Have you ever looked at your old works and say, damn, my art was terrible? And do you remember when you were new to art, you were drawing every day, you were posting your work on social media, and looking back, your art wasn't even good, right? But you were having fun. Then 2 years into art, things changed. You're now critical with your own work, you abandon your drawings, and you're very unhappy with your current skill level. Well, that is because your artist eye has already advanced while your hand skill stayed behind. When your eye is more developed than your hand skill, you would know exactly how a good art looks like, and you know exactly why your art doesn't look good, but you don't have the skill to fix it. Thus creates a series of pain and pressure to finish a good drawing, which are not good for the relationship between your brain and drawing. Keep in mind that the brain is wired for two things: to seek pleasure and to avoid pain. But we humans are more likely to avoid pain than to seek pleasure. So if you used to get your dopamine from finishing a drawing, it won't matter. It won't matter even if you have good references. It won't matter even if you have good art tools. If you don't have an appetite for drawing, you still won't draw. And you don't have an appetite for drawing because your brain thinks that drawing is equal to pain. And this is all happening in your subconscious realm. If only we can take pain and pressure out of the picture, then our art block will be cured forever. Yes, easier said than done. Sadly, there is no immediate cure for this quote-unquote advanced eye phenomena, but we can eliminate its negative effects that causes art block with mindful art schedule. Yes, the solution is mindful art schedule. The first step to a mindful art schedule is identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Sounds cliche, right? But here's what makes this one different. You divide your weekly schedule into two parts: the production day and the practice day. The production day is when you draw for your social media or for commissions. Let's say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is your production day, and Thursday is your practice day. You're drawing 4 times a week. Could be more, could be less. In your production day, you focus only on your strengths. If your only strength is head to shoulder portrait, then that is all you should do in your entire production day. Don't force yourself to draw a full body from imagination in your production day if it's only gonna wear you out. Be mindful of your stress level when drawing. The idea is for you to not juggle too many balls at once. This is to keep your production day pain-free if possible. Stay in your comfort zone, keep it simple. One good example of a popular artist who does mindful art schedule is Ilya Kuvshinov. Ilya, before the war, he was posting on Instagram once every 2 days without fail for many years. His art is very minimalist. You won't see a lot of details in his characters. The background is very simple backdrop color, and most of his drawings are head to shoulder portraits of beautiful girls. You can clearly tell that this dude is enjoying making art by staying in his comfort zone. And that's how you develop your quote-unquote finishing a drawing muscle. Doing so, it removes the painful experiences when drawing. You might ask, how am I supposed to improve if I'm only gonna stay in my comfort zone? Well, that's why we have a practice day. Now we shift all our attention on our weaknesses on the practice day. If you're having trouble drawing hands, now is the right time to draw hands and all the other weaknesses you have. To use myself as an example, I struggled drawing skirts or drapery in general. I struggled with lights and shadows, and I needed to practice below the horizon line camera angle. So I did them all in one practice session, as you can see in this video. And these are all unfinished drawings. When practicing, it is important to keep in mind that you don't have to finish your drawings. If you're dissatisfied with the outcome, you can always delete delete the file and start over again. Be mindful of your stress levels when practicing. Practice day is much harder because we are out of our comfort zone. If you're feeling exhausted, take a break. If your stress level is elevating, call it a day and continue next time. Keep reminding yourself that this is not a production day and it is okay to not finish your drawings. Doing so, it will remove pressure from your drawing experience, and oftentimes our brain is willing to absorb new information when we don't feel pressured. It's all part of the brain conditioning to help our brain establish a good and healthy relationship with drawing by simply removing pain and pressure. Do this for a week and you will start to notice the improvement in your productivity. I do believe that lacking in inspiration or feeling lazy to draw are just symptoms of your brain having a toxic relationship with art. That's why even if you have good working environment, even if you have a lot of good references from Pinterest, you still have art block. If you want to cure your art block, you have to condition your brain to fall in love with art again, just like when you were a beginner. This worked for me and I hope it will work for you as well. And be patient. It takes time to be good at art. And hating your drawings is a phase that everyone will have to go through, including the pros. So just hang in there and you'll get through it. Please continue making artworks despite art blocks and now despite AI. Keep in mind that if you quit out of frustration, you might deprive the world of what you could offer. Thanks for watching, guys, and by the way, guys, I regularly make art videos and for my next video I made an art study / analysis of Mika Picasso's art style. It is a very detailed video and it teaches you how to make an art study and how to have a distinct art style. If you want to see that, please leave a sub and I'll see you on my next video. See ya!